Good morning, guys. What's up, guys? It's day 15 of Morning Rants with Alex. It's Friday. Thank God. This is the third week that we've been doing this. So it's pretty awesome. Day 15. I think it's the second week. If we're counting by days, I guess. 15? 7 days? Well, I don't know. It's hard to really determine. Eventually I'm going to just stop counting, and that's just how these things are going to be. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a few bits of news happened yesterday, and if you're new to these morning rants with Alex, it's essentially that, hi, I'm Alex, and I wake up in the morning, and I like to talk about video games. I like to talk about video games for the majority of my day. I like to just wake up and start talking about them. I talk about them so much, I run a site called College Gamer. You can find it at collegegamer.net. There's a weekly podcast. I do it with 3 other guys, Logan, Houston, and Will, and a few other guys that pop in and out here and there. And yeah, it's a cool thing to do, and I hope you all enjoy our content as well. I know I enjoy making the content, so maybe that enjoyment will, I don't know, how should I put this, flow through the camera to you. It's kind of weird, but yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, these morning rants are very informal, because literally I wake up and I start talking to this camera. So, you know, I try to keep it as organized as possible. I try to get some news stories. It's tough when there are some days where it's just a dead news day. There is nothing going on. But luckily, yesterday was a pretty good day, and today should be a pretty good day for news. I might make an update video. I might not. First bit of news is I woke up this morning and I follow Hideo Kojima, the creator of Metal Gear Solid, on Twitter. And he's saying that there's a Metal Gear Solid event going on, I believe in Japan, today at 1 o'clock. I don't know if that is 1 o'clock Eastern, Pacific, Japanese time. You know, I don't really know. So whenever that news drops, we can expect some Metal Gear Solid 5 announcements. We already know that the multiplayer is coming. The only thing that we don't have yet is the release date. So we're waiting on that, and that might be announced today, which would be pretty big news. That might warrant an update video. But if they just release, you know, a new gameplay element, like a new disguise or something like that for Snake, then then no, I probably won't make an update video. Even though that is a cool feature, I'll probably just talk about it on Monday. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a few bits of news stories today. First of which I'm really excited for, and I am every single month, the PlayStation Plus free games of the month. And February's month is looking really, really, really good. If you look at it at first glance, and if you don't know anything about these games coming out, then you might not understand why. So here, let me help you interpret it. Pretty much on February 3rd, which is next Tuesday, we will be getting Transistor on the PS4, which is Transistor. I haven't played it personally because I was waiting on a Plus copy, a PlayStation Plus copy. But what I did play, and I played it at the PlayStation Experience, it's a fantastic game. I mean, I haven't played it all the way through. I haven't played enough to say it's, you know, one of the greatest games of all time or anything like that. But what I did play, and I played about 15-30 minutes of it, it was fun. It was a really good time. So I'm really looking forward to playing more of that. The second PS4 game is, I'm probably going to mess this up because I'm not even... See, I took a Greek and Roman mythology class, and I don't really understand how to say any of the terms. Is it Apotheon? Apotheon? I think it's Apotheon. Apotheon is a 2D action RPG. It hasn't been released yet, so I don't really know what that game's all about, but I know it's Greek mythology based. So that should be pretty good. On PS3, we get Thief, which we on College Gamer we gave Houston reviewed it. I think we gave it a D. I could be completely wrong about that. It wasn't a good game. But on the good front, we get Yakuza 4. And Yakuza 4 is a fantastic game. That game is really, really, really good. I wish they would make a new Yakuza 4. And I think they might, not Yakuza 4, but Yakuza 4 PS4. Yeah, if that makes sense. Yakuza 5. I'm looking for a Yakuza 5. And that might already be out. And I think they're developing one. And I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I would love one on PS4. Sleeping Dogs is good, but it's not exactly the same. And then Vita, we get on Vita, if you own a Vita. I own a Vita. I love my Vita. We get Kick and Finnick. And then the highlight, in my opinion, of all the platforms, because it's cross-buy, that means you'll get it on PS4, PS3, and PS Vita, is Rogue Legacy. And Rogue Legacy, oh, it is such a good game. Such a good game. Now, I haven't had the opportunity to sit down and play it all the way through. I've played a few levels all the way through, which it's all procedurally generated. But it's seriously one of the best platformers I've played, and seriously probably a great alternative to Shovel Knight, which doesn't have a release date yet. But Rogue Legacy, since it's coming out to the Vita and the PS4 and the PS3, that's a must get. As in, if you don't have PlayStation Plus, which I don't understand why you wouldn't have PlayStation Plus, because it's the best deal in gaming. Rogue Legacy, out of any of the games that you should pick up, Rogue Legacy is the one. Because I know Logan from College Gamer, and I know you're listening, Logan. He doesn't pick up every game every month, even though they're all free. They're all given to him, and he just doesn't put them in his download list. So Logan, get Rogue Legacy at the very least. I know you forget about the games, and ladies and gentlemen, you might be one of those people that, you see a game here or there, but you forget to put it in your download list. Put every single PlayStation Plus game in your download list. You'll have it for as long as you have PlayStation Plus, even when the month ends. Because when February 3rd comes around, January's PlayStation Plus games are gone. But if you put them in your download list, you'll be able to play them as long as you have PlayStation Plus. So that means First Light, infamous First Light. It's a great game. It'll be gone. Games like that. Go pick it up. You won't be sorry. Seriously. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the next news story is Jurassic World Lego Jurassic World. I love the Lego games. I don't play every single one of them because I only pick the ones that I really want to sit down and actually play. So Lego Batman I enjoy, Lego Marvel I enjoy. And along with that, Lego Jurassic World is coming out. And Lego Jurassic World I am super, super excited for. I wish they would release a more serious Jurassic World or Jurassic Park game, because I really feel like just Jurassic Park in general is ripe for a game, like a hardcore story-driven game, like a Far Cry kind of game. It's perfect. Like the setting, the theme, the characters, perfect for a story-driven game. And I do like Lego. They bring in a lot of games, as in Batman. I mean, there's Arkham, but then you have Lego Batman, where you can kind of take a break and have a good time playing and laughing at the jokes and everything like that. Or Lego Lord of the Rings, which I loved. It was a different take on the game. It wasn't necessarily that you needed to focus on the story, because you could just go watch the movies. But the problem I have with the Lego games is it's sometimes the only game out. Because Lord of the Rings has multiple video games out, and it even had last year's Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, which is honestly my game of the year for 2014 was Shadow of Mordor. I loved that game, even more than Dragon Age Inquisition. Inquisition was just a bit too big. Shadow of Mordor was perfect story-driven. It had great characters. It had fantastic gameplay. That was my game of the year. But then Lego Lord of the Rings, which came out a few years earlier, that was fun too. It's just I was craving more of a serious Lord of the Rings game. I'm craving a serious Jurassic Park game. We haven't had a good, serious Jurassic Park game since Operation Genesis, and that was in late 2004. It might have been earlier than that, or maybe later than that. It's hard to tell. I can't really remember unless I looked it up. But hey, I'll play Lego Jurassic World. It's all three games, or all three movies, Jurassic Park, The Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3, and Jurassic World. All of the movies, all of them put together in a Lego form, which it's going to be pretty fun. Are you going to be able to play as dinosaurs? Probably. I mean, I don't know many playable characters. Like, Lego Batman has a feature where it's like, you play as all the DC superheroes and villains, and even people who are just associated with the universe, as in like Kevin Smith and Conan O'Brien. Like, they are in the game. So it's kind of just like, who's going to be in the Jurassic Park games? I mean, you're going to have all the characters, but then that's only maybe 25 characters, maybe at most, I would think. Then what do? Is it going to be open world? That would be cool. An open world island game, as in you jump on the island and you can drive like one of the... Oh, that would be sick. You can drive one of the Lego Humvees or Jeeps from Jurassic Park and go through the island. Or even you can play as a dinosaur. Like, who wouldn't want to play as the T-Rex? Who wouldn't want to play as the Raptor? Who wouldn't want to play as all these through the entire thing? That would be cool. That would be cool. But, again, I'm wanting a serious game. Along with this Jurassic World game, they revealed Lego Avengers, which everybody kind of saw coming. I mean, they have Lego Marvel out, which I loved. I loved Lego Marvel. But Lego Avengers just makes sense with the new movie coming out. I mean, those one-off games are fine. Lego Jurassic World is the one I'm most excited for, though. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, one last thing before I leave here. Yesterday, a lot of people were up in arms and angry about the YouTube policy with Nintendo, or Nintendo's policy with content creators and YouTube. Essentially, what I'm going to say is this on part of a creator's behalf. Essentially, if there's going to be policies like this, I'm just not going to do the games. I'm just not going to record the games. Essentially, there are too many other developers out there who would want the publicity for their game to be out there. People, developers I know want their game to be played out there. I mean, think of how many games out there that probably flew under the radar, that didn't get a lot of media hype or anything like that, and then YouTubers made it popular. Like, I don't think Outlast would have been as popular, or Slender, if YouTubers weren't able to make videos on them. So essentially, it's going to come down to, I'm just not going to make Nintendo videos. I mean, that's just how it's going to be. I really wish I could. I really want to make some Smash Brothers videos. I really want to check out the Pikachu amiibo. I really want to make those kind of videos. But, I don't even own a Wii U. And then if I'm a college student. This is College Gamer. If I'm not even able to make videos for Nintendo systems, why would I spend my money getting myself able to make those videos when I won't even be able to potentially make that money back in the future? That just makes no sense. Makes no sense to me. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, ending on kind of a somber note. But that's how it is, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Nintendo's policies need to change. They need to change. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me with my morning rant. It was more news talking than ranting. I kind of ranted. It's whatever. And yeah, if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button if you want to follow everything College Gamer does. We have some gameplay videos going up. I'm going to be live streaming some, hopefully, today, maybe, I don't know. And then, yeah, be sure to check us out at collegegamer.net, where the College Gamer podcast posts every Thursday afternoon. We're looking to get it on iTunes very shortly. And then be sure to go check us out on Facebook and like us on there and follow us on Twitter. Both of them can be found at collegegamer94. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on Monday.